Who has more power in Delhi, the Chief Minister or the centre through the Lieutenant Governor? Now, this question, of course, has been a bone of contention between Aam Aadmi Party, which is ruling the state of Delhi at the moment, and BJP at the central government. But the whole dynamics now is all set to change if the proposed National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill 2021 comes into force. Now, the bill 2021 was introduced in the centre by the centre in the parliament on 16th of March and is being seen as an attempt to curtail powers of the elected government in Delhi and give more power to the Lieutenant Governor, which in turn means more power to the central government. How did it work so far? Now, remember, Delhi is a union territory. It is governed by the 1991 Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Act that provides for both an elected assembly and an LG who is appointed by the Home Minister. Elected assembly, which is in this case Aam Aadmi Party. But unlike full states, many important departments such as land, police and personal appointments do not come under the purview of the city government and reports directly to the LG. Now, you must be aware and you must recall how Arvind Kejriwal time and again after a major crime incident says that police is not in my control and I can't do much. Well, it's because of this. After a series of disagreement on power sharing agreement, the matter went to court. In 2018, the Supreme Court ruled that the LG could not interfere with every decision of the Delhi government and it must act on aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. The top court had ruled that the LG was bound to listen to the city's elected representatives and he must listen to the city's elected representatives. All decision by the Delhi Council of Ministers must be communicated to the LG, but his concurrence was not required. He need not agree, but he should be told every time a decision is being taken. That, of course, was the ruling in 2018 by Deepak Mishra-led bench. However, the new bill is going to change all of it and is going to change the power equation. Here's how. As per the bill, the government in the city would mean the Lieutenant Governor in context of any law that is to be made by the Legislative Assembly. So, government essentially would mean LG. The bill makes it mandatory for the elected government to take LG's opinion for any executive action it takes on a day-to-day basis. The Legislative Assembly, in fact, shall not make any rule to enable itself or its committees to consider the matters of day-to-day administration of the national capital or conduct any inquiry in relation to the administrative decision. So, the administrative part has been taken away from the Delhi government. What does it mean? It simply means that the opinion of LG will now have to be sought in the decision-making process by the minister. So, no decision can be made without LG's approval first. The bill, if passed, will make it difficult for the Delhi government as it will face constitutional and legal hurdles because it does away with various powers of the Delhi Assembly committees. Because there will be no powers vested in Delhi Assembly committees, their decisions can be challenged. Now, the Delhi government officials also insist that this will lead to delay in projects and schemes as many decisions are taken by the ministers of the state in day-to-day basis. This, of course, will increase friction between the elected government and the centre. Remember, just yesterday, Delhi governor and government they staged a protest in Jantar Mantar. They are going to take this up on a national level and this will further make things worse between the Lieutenant Governor in Delhi and the ruling government in Delhi. In this case, it's the Aam Aadmi Party at the moment. But remember, the bill in entirety is all set to take away powers, the ruling actual powers from the Delhi government and give those powers to the LG. This is in fact opposite to what the 2018 judgment was. This is quite contrary to what 2018 judgment by the Supreme Court was, that LG is not supreme and LG and Delhi government will both have to work in tandem to ensure that processes and policies are executed smoothly in the state. But the new bill, of course, will take away a substantial amount of power from the ruling government and give it to LG and in turn give it to the BJP government that is ruling at the centre.